Hello, people at YouTube. Is I'm like Aaron. Sorry, I'm not in the most energetic mood. It's so late. I'm sorry this came up so late because my phone had to update, and that took like an hour, which was very annoying. It took away a lot of time. So yeah, it's late now. What we are reviewing, it's review time, I guess. And this review is about robots. And no, it's not Pacific Rim. I already did that a long time ago. It's not Pacific Rim Uprising, because that movie honestly doesn't look very good. I might watch it maybe next week, because next week, for like next Friday through like the whole next other week, I'm gonna be out of school because we have spring break. Yeah, I know some of you public school kids probably had spring break already. Yeah, we get it later. We're weird. So, so yeah. Anywho, uh, yeah, it's not Pacific Rim related, but it does involve a giant robot. It does involve that, and this particular giant robot will be in the upcoming movie Ready Player One, a movie that I am planning on seeing. I might just do a double feature with Pacific Rim Uprising and Ready Player One, because I did that last year. I saw the new Power Rangers and I saw Ghost in the Shell, and I really need to review Ghost in the Shell, even though the movie kind of sucks. And Power Rangers did kind of suck too. Anyway, the movie is The Iron Giant, considered a modern day classic. It is directed by Brad Bird, who would go on to work for Pixar and make The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and then he would go on to live action, make Mission Impossible 4, which was a huge success. Then he made Tomorrowland, which was a huge bomb, and now he's going back to Pixar and he's going to make Incredibles 2, a movie a lot of people are really hyped for, including me. Hopefully it delivers, this coming June. Yeah, we're reviewing this movie. This movie is quite famous, and not just because it's really good, but because the movie bombed horribly, really bad. And that's mainly because Warner Brothers dropped the ball with marketing. They didn't market it enough. They just kind of threw it out there, even though like tons of test ratings. Back then, I had like the highest test ratings in like 15 years. And I mean, the fact that you had a movie this good and you didn't market it well is just truly terrible. But I mean, it happens sometimes. Still today, like good movies can still underperform and bad movies can still do pretty well. But thankfully, the latter is starting to go away a little bit. Thankfully, because we don't need any more bad movie franchises. We've had plenty. Yeah, Transformers, Twilight, Dark Universe. Oh wait, that only had one movie. My bad. Yeah, just bad franchises. So now I'm going to read you the plot on the back, or at least what I think is the plot. So, winner of 9 Annie Awards. Annie Awards are just animation awards. That's just a simple way of saying it. Remastered and enhanced with 2 all-new scenes conceived for the film's original release. The Iron Giant is the tale of an unlikely friendship between an alien robot from outer space, voiced by the one and only Vin Diesel. Yes, Dominic Toretto himself from Fast and the Furious, Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. He voices the Iron Giant. Part of me really hopes that reprises his role in Ready Player One. If he does, that will make the movie. I mean, honestly, Iron Giant's the only reason why I want to see Ready Player One. Everything else about Ready Player One is just ugh. Iron Giant, I was like, all right, I'll watch it. So yeah, and a rebellious boy named Hogarth, a raggled, I don't know who says that, mom, a paranoid government agent, and a sympathetic Betnik. I'm really not sure what that is. All conspire to turn Brad Bird's The Iron Giant into a gigantic, out-of-this-world adventure. So the real plot is that from space, an alien robot shows up, lands on Earth, and Hogarth is like with his mom. Hogarth is like, he's like one of the typical movie kids, you know. He's well, I wouldn't say rebellious, but he's a little out of control. And when his mom is just like, you know, go to bed, he's because she has to, you know, work. All he does is just build a fort and just with a bunch of junk food and just watch a scary movie like most kids used to do. Then like he sees like the Iron Giant coming down. It's literally like falling down like woo, like an asteroid. And he has like this BB gun, but that does nothing, obviously. And then he finds the Iron Giant. Originally, the Iron Giant is evil because, you know, he was sent to kill. And then he got like electrocuted, and then like it kind of like rewired his whole mindset. And now he's just there. So then the Iron Giant and Hogarth build a friendship. And unlikely, kind of weird, but still a friendship. And of course, in these type of movies, you know, the government doesn't allow these type of things. I mean, this happens all the time. If something comes from outer space, the government's going to get right on it because it could be dangerous. So this government agent is like trying to get to this robot, but in order to do that, he has to go through the kid, and like it's a bit of a struggle. But he eventually, you know, finds out, and then the whole force is about to go after the Iron Giant. And the Iron Giant and like Hogarth just having like a nice little friendship. There's even a scene like involving like death. Yeah, death in a kids movie. I know, shocking. Actually, it's not shocking because Disney does it all the time, so it's really not. They show like Hogarth teaches like the Iron Giant like, don't kill because killing is bad, and it is. Because, you know, the world doesn't work like the Purge. Okay, it doesn't work like that. I sure hope not, because if it did, we all be screwed. So yeah, so after that, more stuff happens. The government agent, like, he goes ballistic. He's like, I'm gonna shoot a missile at this thing. And he literally shoots a missile. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna kill everyone. Quite possibly including yourself. So this is not a smart idea. So Iron Giant sacrifices himself because, like, Hogarth also, you know, taught him, you know, about Superman, because this is a Warner Brothers film. Gotta mention that. And then he's like, Superman, closes his eyes, and him and the missile, bam, this big old explosion in the air. Iron Giant saves the day. And like at the very end, like because the Iron Giant, like, he can like build his parts like back together, kind of like how Goddard does it in Jimmy Neutron. Or kind of like how Iron Man's suit did it in Iron Man 3. All the parts are separate, and then they kind of just fly back to each other. And that's how it ends. What do I think of this? This movie's a classic, duh. I mean, deserves it. I mean, animation is very good, you know, for 1999. It's very solid. The characters are very likable. The plot is nice. And you really believe, like, this friendship is legit. It's not forced. No, it's a little organic in a way. And yeah, this movie is just great, and it's a shame Warner Brothers dropped the ball on it so hard. But thankfully, people found out about this movie and loved it. Now it's become a well-known movie. And I'm pretty sure this would be the last time Warner Brothers dropped the ball on something big. Yeah, no. No. And speaking of Superman, actually, it was yesterday. There's like a photo that came out about uh, Justice League Mortal, which was supposed to be a Justice League movie that was supposed to take place a decade ago. Was supposed to start filming like actually 10 years, almost exactly 10 years ago, but because of the writer's strike, that didn't happen, and then it ended up just dying a slow death. So they showed off what the characters would look like, at least some of the main ones, like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern. And they just look just no words, really. I might just react to the picture because I think that can make an entertaining video. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because it deserves it. It's a fantastic movie. It's pretty much for everyone. Like, everyone can watch this. And yeah, this is definitely a movie for everyone. It's not offensive. It's not going to offend anybody. It is a nice movie for the whole family. So yes, Iron Giant, 9 out of 10. Highly recommended. Next review is a movie that is considered a comedy by the Golden Globes because they only have because the Golden Globes is like best drama and then there's like best comedy. No, it's comedy. I forgot. But it's just like best comedy / musical. There you go. It's like best drama and then there's like best comedy / musical. And this one was called a comedy, even though it has funny moments, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a comedy. But it's still a good movie. It is The Martian with Matt Damon. And quite an all-star cast, directed by Ridley Scott. So that'll be in the next review. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. I will see you all next time. I am out.